Hello everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel. Today is day 63 of the 100-day project, and it is Saturday, which means that I am going to be working in the planner journal that is going to be for my daughter. It is a project that I am making with the aid of the Summer's Bounty Kit by the Junk Journal Studio. It is just such a brilliant kit. I love it. And I noticed that they have a big sale on right now, and there's a winter bounty kit too, and I think I need that, but for other projects. So what I am going to make today for this journal planner, like we've made belly bands, we've made clusters, we've made one pocket, we've made the envelope, like we've done a few projects in here, but today I want to make some pockets from book pages, and I am going to make 3 of them so that it is another video for 3 under 30. Haha. So I have 3 of them. I want to make them because the journal is completely in orange and yellow tints, greens and reds. I have to keep my scissors here. My thing is still a little warped. So I want to use the 3 colors so that I have 3 completely different pockets. I have already prepared my book page so that it's a little sturdier. I've glued 2 pages together. I will cut around the letters so that they are like there's no white showing, and I have stenciled over the text on the page just to give it a little extra interest. So I will be using these 3 pieces. I have some lace, and I have some of the clusters that we made in a previous video. I have my vintage photo distress ink and a dauber. I have glue. I have a hole punch, a corner rounder, and I have other glue, and I have a glue gun ready. I am so ready for this. Let's just get started. Okay, I just grabbed a couple of little envelopes that I can also use, so then we can actually decorate the envelope and maybe turn it into something a little different. Maybe we can make it so that it is a flip-up pocket. Now that I know what I'm going to do, let's set the timer for 30 minutes and let's get started. So the first thing I am going to do is I'm probably going to tear the white off the book pages. 1, it is faster. 2, I like the way that looks. And hopefully this is going to work. Otherwise, I am in the middle of the project going to change it. So do you have any plans for this weekend? This is like the first time in quite a while that I am filming on the day that this is going to be that I am going to post this video. So I have been way more organized in the past. Today just did not happen. However, tomorrow's video is filmed already. So this is not going to work because look, my envelope is bigger than my book page. So I've just wrecked one book page. Well, I'll turn it into a pocket, but it is just not going to be the right size pocket. I want it to stay like this so that I can do something with it. So I'm going to fold this up, and I am going to put this over like this. Yes, okay. There. Then I'm going to take some glue. I'm going to first glue this flap to the, oh, my glue is super runny. That is not good. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys, that's not good. Oh, I'm seeing this project just go bad. Okay, well, it's attached now. I'm not stopping. I am just continuing on. I may just grab a different glue. I think this one might be better. This one is better. And it isn't even straight. That's wonderful. Doing a great job here. I'm just going to lay this up like that so that it gets to dry without sticking together completely. I'm just going to grab two more of these 2 book pages. I'll just quickly glue them together so that we can continue on. And I guess it's not going to get any stenciling because, you know, I only have 30 minutes. Oops. Okay. And I don't have time to change anything because I gotta get this video posted before I go and look after the grandbabies again for the weekend. Can't believe that's 3 weekends in a row. I am ready for a little bit of more relaxed weeks because, of course, like that means that I am filming. I've been filming ahead nonstop and trying to get quick projects done. I kind of want to not have to pressure that I felt the last few weeks. Okay, I'm just going to cut the edge off here just a little bit. There. Just make it a little tidier. There we go. So this one is also going to get folded up. And let's see if we can get this done a little neater now. Yes, much better. Not sure why that glue decided that it was going to be as runny as what it is. I know I dilute my glue a little bit so that it will come easier out of those little bottles, but whew, not that much. That is much straighter. As centered. That's 1, 2, and we'll do number 3. I'll probably do number 4 as well, but not with a envelope. There we go. I need one more envelope. Go in there. There. Glue this one down. Try not to dwell on when something goes wrong, because I just don't have the time to dwell on that. Done. 3 of them are that far done. So now I can glue the pockets shut. Right here on the edge. And here on the edge. And I got to stay on the book, not on the envelope, because as soon as I do that, then I am losing my flip up. How cute is that? I think that's very cute. So when you put it on the page, you'll have a pocket here, and a flip up pocket. This is totally, I just came up with this idea. I haven't seen anybody do it like this. So if you have seen this before, please let me know. But yeah, I just thought that would be a really cool idea. And this, of course, is antique book page. Ooh, this is glued down because of the silly glue. It automatically glued it down. Or did I already do that? Just put a little bit more here because it's not gluing. I find sometimes book page is a little finicky. I think I need to put something in here just to make sure that it stays open and doesn't get shut. There. And there. Yeah, this is the one where the glue just kind of squirted out. So I do need something in there while it is drying. That's too big. Just trying to find something. I can probably use this piece of book page. There we go. Just putting this up. Just let it dry. So these are good, not completely good to go yet. Oh, don't use that one. May have to put some brads at the corners, but it's okay. Just making sure that it is going to stay very well attached, because it will be constantly moving. There we go. Okay, so I can decorate these two, and I'm just letting the third one dry. So I have the chicken. Of course, there's a chicken. There's got to be a chicken somewhere. The chicken isn't big enough. So do I have something that I can put underneath it? I have the green one. That one's going to go on there. Maybe I can use another piece of book page to put on the envelope and then put the chicken on there. Or I cut this off here. Let's do that. And it fits right there nicely in the center. Let's grab some ink. And I'm just going to quickly ink around the edges here so that it's not such a white envelope. There we go. Ink the edges of this, and I will use the corner rounders on it as well. Oh my goodness, you guys, the humidity here is so high right now. All the paper feels damp, so it is hard to craft with. Like even at work yesterday, like all the paper feels dampish, which is not what we want. But why do I keep wanting to use this glue? Just use the sister. And yes, I could turn this into a pocket as well, but I don't really want to. I just want to turn this into the front of the envelope. There we go. Put it right there, nicely in the center. I like it a lot. And I have other things that I can use as decoration, but I might just use that on the pocket, on the page itself. I will put some lace right here along the top. I think that would look very pretty. Let's go to the next one, do the next one, and then we'll do all the lace at once. I've got the hot glue gun going, so this is nicely attached. Is this one nicely attached now? Yes. And it is still open. So the next thing we are going to have to do, probably next week or so, is make some journal cards. So we'll have to make a bunch of those. Let's see, how much do I need to take off here? So what I filmed last night was my thrift haul. So tomorrow is not going to be a project. It will be the video of everything that I have found and scrounged together in the last couple of weeks. There is some super big treasures there. I'm being careful not to use them today because I don't want to give anything away. I've already given enough away this week with the couple of coupon books that I had located. If you haven't seen that video, it is really cool. It's also it's not a 3 and 30 project. I just made one little coupon book. Let me see if I can find it. No, can't find it off that quickly. Okay, I like this. This is cute. And it'll flip right up. So I think I have to take a little bit off. Well, let's just put this right at the edge. So I want to put a little ink right there. Because I give it a little bit of extra room. Come on, glue. There. Got lots of glue on. I want this to stick. It's going to get a lot of use in a journal / planner. So I can give it just a hint of space right at the top. There we go. And we can cut off the bottom edge right here. Making sure not to cut into the envelope because then we no longer have a hidey spot. How cute is that? So it flips up, pocket here, and there will be a pocket right there. So I have 2 done. Let's see if this one is dry enough to do something with. Oh, it is just all sticking together. Ugh, gross. That was a stupid move. I have a little piece of paper. I'm just going to put that in there. There. And right in there, because I do need to work with this, so I can't sit here and wait for it to not be so sticky anymore. All right. And I really like this one. I will have to cut some pieces off of here. I'm going to take this bottom edge. I'm just going to take that manufacturer piece off. Put this straight. And I can put this straight as well. There we go. And I have to take a little piece off the top as well. Lay it straight. And I'm just taking like little pieces off of it. Not a lot, just enough to make it fit, and that was not a straight piece. Why is it doing that? Probably because everything is so humid. Straight. And I have to take about half an inch off, or a quarter inch off of each of the sides as well. There we go. Put a little ink at the top there. Where did I put my glue? This is the really runny one. This is the not so runny one. Let's ink around this. Of course, I took too much off now. That's okay. I don't mind. Have you guys checked out the Junk Journal Studio? Have you seen all the different kits that are available? I love their labels as well. I have the a lot of the colors of the labels of Days Gone By, and I also have the butterflies, which are fussy cuts, and I have the birds and the flowers. One of the flower kits. There's 2 flower kits, all fussy cuts. And you know, like when you can't find an image in a book or something like that, those digitals are really handy to have. Okay, I can cut the edge off the bottom. Now we'll have to re-ink the bottom pieces where I have cut some of this off. I will have to do something with the inside too. Not quite sure what yet, so I'm just going to leave it like this for now. This one was also cut a little bit off the bottom, and I have a little white corners here. I'm going to just go quickly around the book page, and I'm going to cut the corners on here. Yeah, I like it. It's so cute. They're very cute. Very simple too. It's a really a very easy project. But you can put a sheet of paper in there, which is probably what I will do, and then like it's like for note paper or something. So, yeah, how cute is that with this teeny tiny little envelope? Ink around the edges. Same right here. And I already did this one. I think they're all the same size even. Look at me go. So they've been inked. They're decorated. I just need to put the lace at the top. I don't know what I'm going to do with the clusters quite yet on here, so I'm not going to put anything on there. I like the way that they look right now, so I'm just going to grab a little lace. I have 3 minutes left, so I don't have a lot of time. Side, I have 3 pieces, right? I did just cut 3 pieces there. What did I just do with that third piece? All right, I have my hot glue gun. And I like using my glue gun for attaching lace, for this lace, because it is already ruffled. So to get it quickly to stick, it is much easier to use the hot glue than it is to use 3-in-1 or Fabri-Tac or anything like that, because it just takes a moment for it to grip, where hot glue is instant. And you can stretch it and push it down, and then it stays. However, hot glue is never my favorite to work with. I burned myself. There we go. The 30 minutes are up. I have one more piece of lace to put on here. And with things going wrong, I think I did very well. Let's just add this piece of lace, and then that's another project done and dusted in 30 minutes. Have you tried doing the 30-minute projects yet? It is a collaboration with Crafty by Tony and Seven Plaza, and this is actually really cool to do. It is a mini mass make, I would say, because you're making 3 of the same project as opposed to a whole lot. But it's a lot of fun to do. So here are my 3 pockets. I got them done. I think I needed an extra minute. That's okay. Not even a minute. I think I needed an extra 30 seconds, and I can deal with that because I had some things that went absolutely wrong with this envelope. I'll post some pictures at the end. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And let me know what you think of this project. Is this useful? Make sure you subscribe to my channel so you can see when my video is being released tomorrow. That is the vintage haul. It's actually more vintage and antique haul. I hope you have a lovely Saturday and a wonderful Sunday if you don't tune into my channel tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye.